Luis Sandoval for FightHype.com here with Amir Khan. Amir, this fight was supposed to happen almost exactly a year ago. Here we are now. Was this one of the fights at the top of your list?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's a fight that was on top of my list. It didn't happen last time because obviously we thought the Floyd Mayweather fight was there for us. So, you know, we thought we'd go straight into that, have a nice training camp, early training camp, and, you know, work on how to beat him. But then that fell through, and obviously we're back to square one where we get the Alexander fight again. Now, it's a fight that fans wanted to see then. You know, it's even made it more exciting now because we both had a few good wins and people want to see it now. So I'm excited to get this fight, man. I mean, people want to see us both in the ring, and you got two young fighters who want to get it on, man.
You know, a lot of people are expecting a boxing match between you guys. Do you expect that, or do you also see this going toe-to-toe, a lot of action going into this fight?
It's going to be a lot of action, man, toe-to-toe at times. It's going to be come forward and backwards movements, everything. It's all going to contain a lot of boxing, and it's going to be good because you never get two good boxing skill fighters fighting each other who are young, who are at the peak.
You know, a lot of people talk about this fight, the winner going to Floyd. You talked about that a little bit. Do you think the fighter who wins this fight deserves that shot?
Well, you know, I think it does. Yeah, I think you know, we are fighting at the elite level of boxing. We're both big names. I think definitely the winner of this fight should get the Floyd Mayweather fight because, you know, it's I think they well deserve it. And like I said, this is not an easy fight. You know, this is a tough fight.
You know, you talked about the last time you waited. If you win this fight this time, what approach are you going to take this time? Are you going to wait on him? Are you going to make your move? How do you approach it this second time around?
Well, you know, we're just going to have to I have a team. I'm going to let my advisors just control it all. Look, if the Floyd Mayweather fight happens after winning this fight, it happens. If it doesn't happen, then look, at the end of the day, we just have to, you know, bite our tongue and say, fine, we go for someone else. But there's big fights out there for me, you know, now. I mean, there's a lot of talks about maybe one day Manny Pacquiao could be an opponent, and, you know, Tim Bradley and them guys. And then you've got some big names. I mean, I can still fight. You know, my division, in the welterweight division, is full of and it's stacked with some big names. So yeah, I mean, look, I'm not really frightened or scared of not having any opponents. I think we'll get opponents, no doubt.
You moved up to 147. You look very strong against Collazo. What do you think has been the biggest improvement since you moved up in weight? I
think the weight making really has held that power more. You know, I got to not losing too much power. So Victor, you alright? How you doing? Yeah, not losing too much power. I think it's all about just holding that power a little bit more, not draining myself, not feeling weak, and I mean, that's what it is really. You know, whereas before at 140 I used to drain myself, and I think you lose that power and that explosiveness. The speed was still there, but with no pop. But now at this 147 weight, I'm holding that 7 pounds is making a massive difference. So it's helping me to hit harder. So when I hit my opponents, they feel it. And, you know, I think in the first fight we proved it against Collazo in the 147 fight. So this is my second fight, and I'm only getting better. You know, I'm only getting more comfortable at this weight, and I'm getting stronger.
You know, Devon's been talking a little bit. I know you're nothing new to you. You deal with Danny Garcia, Angel Garcia. But how do you take that approach of him coming at you that way? Are you going to respond the same way?
No, I'm cool, man. I'm just chilled, you know. At the end of the day, I'm going to let my fist do the talking. I mean, look, it's just one of them things, you know. I think when people are nervous when they start talking a lot of trash and stuff, I'm a very respectful person. I respect all my opponents, and I'm just gonna keep it cool, you know. I'm just gonna, you know, just keep it classy, you know, and let my fist do the talking on the night. I mean, December 13 is not long away, so if they want to talk trash now, I'll save it all for the ring.
What's gonna be the difference in this fight, Amir? What's gonna win the fight for you?
What wins me the fight is, you know, being more smarter, being a better boxer, being a lot quicker, and being a lot stronger, and being a little bit more aggressive. I think that's what wins me the fight. But I know Devon's might want to come forward and be aggressive also. But look, it's just whoever. I mean, you know, it's whoever is on the A game, and whoever's the better fighter, really, and better boxer, I think will win this fight.
A couple more questions, Amir. You know, we talk about big fights for you. You're a guy that's always been talked about big fights. Another one they're talking about is you and Kell Brook. Are you still considering that fight? Is that going to be at the top of your list, you know, making a big fight at Wembley Stadium? I know they talked about it a few months ago. Well,
you know, if it can happen, definitely, you know, and if it does happen, it happens on my terms. You know, in the day, I'm the name. I'm the one who calls the shots. And look, if it happens, then we'll take that fight. But at the moment, look, I'm fighting the big names out here. You know, my name's getting mentioned alongside of the names like Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather. So, you know, Kell Brook, I think, has a little bit long way to go yet to be, you know, amongst those guys. But look, it's a fight that I would take. But like I said, as long as it's on my terms and what we say goes, then why not?